Real quick, Mufasa, or Mafusa, as I wrote for Fred before we went on break.
Whatever.
Claimed the #1 spot at the box office over the weekend. Pete, you saw it.
I did
Was
see
it good?
It was so good. So, like, The Lion King is my favorite movie as a kid, but I can't watch that one scene. You know what scene I'm talking about? Because I've cried many of times.
Yeah.
But
Don't spoil it.
this movie, like, can I spoil it a little bit? So it's basically about the upbringing of Mufasa and how he got to where he is.
Where he be? I can't wait for Paulina's movie reviews coming soon.
Yes.
But where he be?
But listen, though, I have a new theory, though.
Escucha.
Escucha, listen. He obviously is the grandfather of who they're telling the story to, which is the granddaughter, right, of Simba, or the daughter of Simba, which is it Kiara? Kiara, okay, following Kiara.
I matched with her on Hinge recently.
Lovely
Listen,
woman.
I know a Kiara, but that's not her. This is
She fine as
Kiara.
hell.
This is Simba's daughter.
Oh, you're talking about a lion. Okay, sorry.
A lion, a
Cartoon-
fake character.
Cartoon
Scar was
lion.
hot, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where did it come from?
but they talk about how he became
Young
Scar.
Scar.
I love a prequel, you guys. Okay, but it also made me discover that grandpas really don't grandpa like they used to.
Oh, Lord.
Because you get to learn about his story, right? So you're like, oh, he battled this and he did that, and it made me think. I looked at Javi, because I went with my husband Javi, and I looked at him and I'm like, you're not gonna have stories to tell your grandkids because, like, we don't got stories like that. Like, my grandpa, like, he like was
So you're
in
wait a
war.
minute, Pauline. I want to hold on. Just
I'm trying to follow.
so
He was in war.
okay. So
I talk about
in the
this.
Lion King movie, Grandpa Lion King, who's a lion.
Is Mufasa. Mufasa is Kiara's grandfather.
When did Simba get kids?
Simba has kids.
Okay, but
You
I
ever seen
just
Lion
want to
King too?
hold on.
No.
Can we get the whiteboard out again? I need to know.
I only know Lion King 1. So
Right.
So Simba has a daughter with Nala. Nala and Simba got married, right?
out.
The lions.
Remember her.
Yes. They had a
Okay.
daughter named Kiara.
That's legal in all the 50 states now.
Very, very legal, yes. For
Okay.
these lions, these pretend lions to get married. But obviously, you guys know Mufasa is Simba's father.
Okay, and so he was a lion.
He was a lion.
And he was out here doing lion stuff. You know, like killing stuff and whatever lions do.
Yeah, you get to
survive.
like know his story of like how he became Mufasa the king, right? Like you get to know the story. Like there's a whole thing. He got lost from his family. He found his way. It's this whole thing. So point is what's his name? Rafiki?
Okay, yeah, no, keep going. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Right.
So lost.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, but can we
He was
just
the monkey, right?
He's the one who talks to the moon.
Oh, yeah, okay. So do I. So I get it.
hold on, guys?
Right.
Can we attempt to get back to the? I want to understand why grandpas don't grandpa anymore. I don't.
got you.
Thank you for explaining the whole family tree, but so because a grandpa lion was lioning,
Yes.
you went to your husband and said you're never going to be able to tell stories like this because you're not a lion.
Think about it. Think about it. Your grandpa, I know about your grandpa.
Yeah.
He's got stories. I mean, R.I.P. But he told you stories growing up. Because he used to grandpa.
And why doesn't Javi have stories to tell?
He wasn't at war. He wasn't hiding from the Nazis like my grandpa. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
but
the
he's a
story.
Thank God.
firefighter, I'm sure.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
no,
I mean-
I'm happy for Javi that he wasn't,
Right. But think about it. I know your grandpa has stories, R.I.P.
Yeah.
You've told me some of his stories.
sure.
Okay, but I think it's case by case because I think there are a lot of people listening now who are going to be grandpas who are going to have stories.
We all got stories.